So with the Armory update being released for a full week and star farmers exploiting the game in all means possible to save one time but also earn profit as fast as possible, earlier last week we saw Valve have added precautions to lower score of certain weapons in different modes to stop said farmers, but that didn't stop the majority of players. It seems as if Valve last night has finally started to crack down on XP farmers. Yesterday evening, Valve sent out another update following CS2's Armory update, but where the juicy part lies is they also sent out a shadow ban wave. Now Valve hasn't gone as far to VAC ban or fully ban players, but they have begun handing out one-year trade bans to the thousands of XP farmers, from bots to everyday Premier players, high-tier traders, and content creators in the CS community. As of right now, the total people banned is sitting around 17,000, and counting from what we know right now. Now, if you feel like that was justified, that's up for debate, as players were never told this was against the rules, at least in bold print. CS devs did say, to be fair, there was no wrong way to play, but going back in time just a couple of years, the XP farmers who tried and got the impossible red service medal were hit with a permanent ban. So I suppose you could say the star farmers have received the easier end of the stick. Today's video, we're to break down this most recent update, discuss this ban wave into further detail, but also check in on how Valve is actively working on VAC NET 3. Now, today's video sponsor is SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is a buying but most notably trading marketplace for all your Counter-Strike needs. SkinsMonkey offers a wide variety of skins. Once you find the item you want, hit trade for either items you currently have or for one of many deposit options. You can use my code MANDO for up to a free $5 alongside a 35% deposit bonus, and with their large selection of skins, SkinsMonkey also offers daily, weekly, and monthly giveaways. If interested, the link will be in the description down below. Now, first things first, we're gonna hop into the most recent blog post, the ban wave, and then following with data mines. Now, the blog post from last night has two different categories and a total of 8 points. Now, the first one up in the graphics category is Valve fixed certain particle effects like tracers to fall back to mixed resolution for better performance when using low graphics settings with MSAA disabled. Valve also improved lighting artifacts in various interior places when compiling maps. I'm not sure if this has anything to do with the Armory update, but when this released, the couple updates following had changes to some different lighting effects in certain maps. The first time around it was a bug, Valve reverted it, but as of right now, it's too hard to say. Second category up, that being miscellaneous, teammate colors will now be assigned on official servers as soon as all players press accept. This will ensure that colors are correct during the pick and ban phase and warm up as well. Now, I don't believe I had this happen to me too much. When you hopped into a lobby, you did run the chance, let's just say you're getting orange or blue as your main color, you get into your game and then you're purple or just something completely different. So it seems like Valve just fixed that. And for the last point, Valve made improvements in Charm's reactivity physics system to better align with the weapon animations. And that concludes last night's blog post, at least the official side of things. Now, where things get spicy but also very confusing for some is the new trade bans. Now, late yesterday evening, Price Empire was the first person I saw on the internet to put out a tweet of who got banned, what it consists of, and how this was just the beginning. They stated that multiple CS2 creators who were exploiting the deathmatch XP lobbies have received a one-year trading cooldown. This includes streamers and content creators like ANOTHER CS, Anomaly, Aquarius is Missing, PSP1G, Epidemic, and many others. And they weren't kidding when there was many others as well. Now, for players who have been banned, you're not going to see anything in your Steam profile. Therefore, it's pretty much a shadow trade ban. Valve doesn't tend to do this too much, but when they do, you know something's up and something's very serious. Currently, when players boot up CS2 who are trade banned, Valve says your trading privileges inside Counter-Strike 2 have been suspended for exploiting bugged XP lobbies and deathmatch on official Counter-Strike 2 servers. Your trading privileges in Counter-Strike 2 will be restored on October 1st, 2025. Now, as of right now, it's been guesstimated that there's around 17,000 plus people that have been trade banned. Content creators and streamers are also included there. And I just quickly want to mention that this is yet again another warning for those who did this and didn't receive a ban to stop doing this. If you're not banned yet, I'd consider yourself lucky and take playing going forward while farming with extreme caution. Now, a major question that's been trending around the community is if this ban wave is justified. And as of right now, in my personal opinion, I'm gonna say yes. Even most of the banned players are also agreeing. I think Valve could have done a much better job preventing farming and these set exploits, such as by putting in precautions during the update's release, like we received on October 4th. They could have put that in, well, with the Armory update coming out. And also possibly made a cap on how many stars you could earn in a day, or just also add co-op missions. But if you only had to select maybe 4 or 5 missions to play a day to maybe earn 20 stars, people really wouldn't be able to find too many workarounds for that. I also think because so many higher tier traders and content creators did this exploit, they can consider themselves lucky as they got off only with a one-year trade ban. Valve couldn't ban them all, as Arrow said, so in a way they just let them all go, and this way they'll also make some stonks while they can't trade. The reason many people, including myself, are saying these people got let off pretty easy is because over the last few years, players who have tried to get the impossible red service medal, those said players have received a VAC ban. It's not a warning, a one-year cooldown, they just can't access their account anymore and play on official Steam servers. Now, concluding today's video is ending on some data mines. Deep diving after last night's update, we can see that Valve is actively working on VAC NET 3. Valve added network_disconnect_kicked_VAC NET abnormal behavior. They added a few extra things as well. And I also just found this in data mines as well, which I'm not sure if this was included in last night's update, if it was brought back from the dead, so where we couldn't see it, now we can. But Valve added trade_ban_expiration with a few other things as well that makes me think this will trigger a pop-up message saying you're trade banned for 1 year, which all the players across the board have received. Now, how Valve is going to detect who XP farms, I'm not sure, but they sure did know who would hit with a trade ban. And lastly for today's video is I want to brief over performance. Thor CS, a Counter-Strike data miner, links to him will be in the description, has posted on Twitter a new FPS benchmark after the most recent CS2 update. Now he says the FPS for him has dropped by almost 11%, and the frame rate has increased by approximately 13% between these two updates. He also stated in February we saw the similar thing happen where we lost 16% of the FPS after the arms race update, which was later fixed in a week. So I believe we could see something very similar to that very soon. Now let me know what you guys think down below. Do you think these trade bans were justified? If so, leave your reasoning down below. It's just I do feel bad for the kids, if that's what you're gonna call them, that were following all these top tier streamers doing the exact same thing. Let's just say they have a 3 to 5 grand inventory. Well, now they can't trade for an entire year, and that could be all the money they have. And I'm speaking from experience there as a 17-year-old kid a few years ago. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay positive, sexy. I'm out, guys.